is imperative, crucial to marathon preparation. So make sure it's all jacked.
That's crazy. Did it work? What's the results? Damn, that's crazy, brother. That's crazy.
What is up, YouTube, and welcome to a full week of training, 2 weeks out from the Gold Coast Marathon. It is a Saturday today, so I'm at the end of one of my final kind of peak weeks before my taper starts, but I'm on my way to a 10 kilometer, it's not a time trial, 10 kilometers at threshold pace, but hopefully it might turn into a bit of a time trial if we're feeling good. You can hear from my voice that I am a bit nasally. I've been like fighting this head cold, this flu since we got back home from America. Just like, yeah, sitting on the plane in the air conditioning for a long time, going from really hot temperature to really cold temperature. It's kind of like thrown my body out of whack. But we're 2 weeks out, so I'm trying to think positively and think I'm happy to get it over and done with now. So when the race comes, I'm feeling as close to 100% as possible. But we're going to hit this 10Ks regardless. And we'll see how we go. The remainder of the week, I've got a long run tomorrow, which is 23Ks, which is like we're starting to decrease that. Last week was, we were in the 30s, high 20s, but now we're going back down to 23, and then my final long run is 16S the following week. But next week, I've got an easy 10 kilometer on Tuesday. I've got 8x400s with a warm up and a cool down on Wednesday. I've got 12 kilometers easy on the Thursday. Friday, I've got a day off. Saturday, I've got 3x2Ks at threshold with a 2-minute jog recovery between. And then, like I said, Sunday is the 16 kilometer long run. And then I've got one more week after that, which is very much a taper week, a few easy runs, a little bit of speed work before we actually head to the Gold Coast with the boys and throw down. So, like I mentioned in a few of our previous vlogs, my build up has not been completely optimal, but we're controlling every controllable we can. My diet is completely dialed in right now. I'm making sure I'm not missing any sessions since we got back home. Doing all my strength and rehab work, just trying to control every controllable to give myself the best chance possible to running the sub 3 hour marathon. But it very much is it's not a sure thing. It was never a sure thing. It was always ambitious. People kind of say, oh, you'll do it. You're so tenacious. Like, you'll get it. Like, it's not as easy as just wanting to do it. But I'm still going to be super ambitious and shoot for it. And we're just going to see how we go. So 2 weeks until the big race. But the taper starts almost now. Okay, we've just pulled up to Samantha Riley, which is like it's a football field with a 1 kilometer walking running track around the outside. It's quite narrow. Football is on. You can see all the cars. So it's going to be a bit of chaos running in and out and zigzagging the spectators. But we're going to see how we go. At least it's not freezing or raining. I just put my G1M Plus in my bottle. So I've been sipping on that on the drive here. I nearly finished that. About to meet Slater. We'll hit our warm up and then we will rip in. Here he is. So he wanted a pair of Adidas, the Adios Pro 4 to race in, but we can't get it in Australia. So he's contacted Minsu in Korea.
Wait, Minsu Kim? No way.
Minsu, if you're watching this, shout out. Got the shoes and he's shipping to Australia.
Wait, were you that close with Minsu when he came out?
When he come back, we were talking
The program says to run at 4:02 average, which I should just listen to the program, and I'm going to start at that. But if I feel good, I might try and see if I can sneak under the 40-minute mark. But I've never ran a 20-minute 5K before, ever. So probably have no business trying to run a sub 40-minute 10K. But I also have no business wanting to run a sub 3 hour marathon. So who cares about the business? Let's just keep shooting shots over here. One of them's gonna drop eventually.
Show the shots, lads.
No, run your own. Start. What's your 4:30? Start at 4:30.
Because if I do that at 4:02, if I start at 4:30, I'll end it at 5. Start at 4:02, I'll end it at 4:30.
You gotta try the other way. Try and start slower, so you get to halfway not feeling cooked, and then finish it. And then trust me.
I started at 4.
It's net, dude. Yeah.
My coach said 4:20 and I did not hold 4 frames.
Yeah. What did you start at though? 4:20?
Probably 4.
Yeah, exactly. Dude, I did this last time as well. I ran a 5K and I was so, like, this was so long ago, 12 months ago. And I went out with Marty, started running into 4, got 2Ks in. This is like before I did any running. And I was so cooked. And the last 3Ks felt like an eternity.
Yeah, that's what happened here.
So just like, go start slow, start slow.
Oh, 39.41, 3:58 average.
Wait, 39.51.
Yeah.
So 40.
My goodness.
Happy with that?
Yeah. It was so hard, but like it's obviously meant to be hard. Holy moly.
So you went off paces as well?
Yeah. I said I'd start slow and finish fast, and I started fast and finished slow. But what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
Does that make you feel more confident for
I don't know, like, yes, because I ticked the box, but no, because of how hard it is.
Oh, can't talk.
Nice. 43.
Yeah. 2.5 minutes PR.
2.5 min PR.
far?
Far.
What did you do? You were at 39 something. Yeah. 39. I was calculating when I saw it.
39.41. And that's, yeah.
What was your 5K?
Well, 3:58 average. The first 5 was faster than the second 5. Good to PR and like go fast, but like just hurts so bad.
So hell.
So bad.
Like, oh, it's so much like head noise the whole way.
Yeah. Dude, my running form in the last 2Ks was atrocious. I was just throwing my shoulders at it.
TikTokers are like that.
Yeah. TikTok, I get so much hate having anterior tilt. Right. Yeah, have fun with back pain the rest of your life.
What do they say to stick your chest out?
Like,
Lean forward.
a little bit, you kind of want to stay stacked, like tuck your pelvis under. But the TikTokers love to critique my running. I just got a big ass, it just sticks out. I'm not asking that much.
They just want that dump truck.
That's it.
Yo, what is up? I'm here with Slater. We both did that 10K yesterday, which will be in the vlog. We just turned up to Parramatta Park. We had our second last longie of the prep. We have 23 kilometers, nice and easy. We've got our gels ready. We're just gonna trot this one through, chop it up, chat a bit of smack, and tick this one off. It is nice and cold this morning, but it's the second last longie of the whole prep. Let's go. All right, 10K's in. First gel, apple cinnamon. We've got our caffeinated ones, which we've taken like 5Ks. We've got 23 today. Nice and easy, just sitting like a 5:30 around Para Park. It's like just over a 3K loop. First gel, 10K. Oh, shit, boy, give me some. Oh, man. Oh, longest run. That's not the truth, Garmin. Why are you doing me like that? This is my longest run. All right, 23 Ks, 2 hours, 5 minutes, 5:26 average pace. Let's go. 23 big ones. All right, 23 done. Second last longie. Next week, 16, and then the week after, 42, the longest of them all. So prep is nearly coming to an end. 18 weeks worth of work. Things I've missed the most in the past few weeks whilst I've been traveling is the Sunday longie, just because we have the Torian Pro with really early starts. Then we've been away in Texas with traveling, and I had the race on the Saturday. So like the Sunday longie, I was like, I still ran, but didn't go as far just because it wouldn't have been smart on some tired legs. And then the week before that, I had like my injury. So yeah, that's the only part that's like is stressing me out a little bit, is I missed a few of the long runs. And speaking to like people like Benny Seymour, he said like the long runs are like the most important to make sure your legs are used to running the distance. So my speed is there. I'm doing all my easy ones throughout the week, so my volume is still pretty close. It's just the longies that haven't been as consistent as I would like, but we're doing what we can. Just hit that one, we'll hit next week. Diet is dialed right now. Yeah, hitting all the 1%ers, controlling the controllables. So fingers crossed, we keep building. Sunday, bash. All right, it is Monday. Technically I'm not meant to run today, but I missed a day last week because of that travel back home from the US. So me and Jay are gonna do 8Ks easy. We had that 23 longie yesterday, so Monday is usually a rest day, but I'm just gonna do 8Ks easy, which is one I missed last week, before getting back into the regular programming tomorrow, which is another 10Ks easy. So Monday, bash.
Who programs this?
This is myself.
Bailey O'Brien programming.
Yeah, I don't know if I can do this one.
Okay, so we are at Monday's 5:30 p.m. hybrid class here at BayFit. Monday's all about lower body, so we just started with some plyometrics and primers. We did a box jump from a standing start. Next week will be a movement into it, and the last few weeks have been some barbell jumps. Anyway, we're heading into our front squat progression now. We're building into a heavy 3 today with a tempo 4 down, 2 pulls down the bottom. Then we have some accessories, some hamstring work, some calf work, and then we finish with the Metcon. This is our Mondays traditionally, lower body focus. We're gonna get after it, let's go.
You look good doing it. You look smooth as fuck. I was wondering, like...
Oh, every time! He always does this.
I didn't know the camera was there.
But wait, then let's get forward to you. What the hell?
Alright, what is up? We are out in the sticks for one of our last speed sessions of this whole prep. This is actually the same location that I ran my first speed session of this whole prep, so we thought it'd only be fitting to finish the prep a very similar way to we started it. We have a 3K warm-up, we have 3 by 2 kilometer efforts at threshold, which for us is going to be like at a 4-minute pace or just below, and then a 3K cooldown. So I'm here with Jay, I'm here with Leo, I'm here with Jono as well. You get some shots. Let's do it.
How are you going to proceed your life? Ready for it? Life is not a game. Come back. Leave your mark.
So Leo reckons he's going to listen to that hour and a half.
Yes.
For the start.
It hurts sometimes.
For the marathon next week.
When you feel alone.
The start's where it hurts most. You just know there's so far to go.
It hurts sometimes. When you're in that dark.
we are at hybrid at 5:30 p.m, my favorite class of the week, and it's Thursday, which means functional kind of bodybuilding. So we started with some core, we then went into 100 push-ups for time, 5-minute time cap. So me and the boys did 4 sets of 25. Then we went to a 10-minute AMRAP, 12-minute AMRAP, 10 car ski, 10 bench press, 10 strict pull-ups. Every round of the bench press has to get heavier. So we did 5 rounds, 60, 70, 80, and we did 80 again. Now we're in some bodybuilding stuff, so we're doing lateral raises, bicep curls, tricep extensions, and we finish with core again, finish where we started. So Thursday afternoon, let's go.
And how does this help your marathon preparation?
This is imperative, crucial to marathon preparation, because just in case I don't run sub 3, we make sure it's still jacked.
I'm filming this on one condition. You have to release it as how to get hectic abs.
Ebook?
No, not even an ebook, just a YouTube video.
Okay.
How to get hectic abs at home in 5 minutes. 5-minute abs.
This routine is going to take 5 minutes, so people be sleeping on the obliques, bro. They be sleeping on the obliques.
Not Bailey O'Brien.
We're all in. Don't do things in halves, man.
No. I'll get everyone else. Okay, alright, I'm sorry. Reese, how are the abs feeling?
Absolutely demolished.
Absolutely demolished? Cooked?
This can't be a good angle.
Oh, we got the crew going.
So this is, I don't know if you've zoomed in, but Bailey O'Brien Year 7 routine.
Alright, let me get that.
When I was in Year 7, you know Kai Green?
Kai Green.
Kai Green.
Oh yeah, like the big bodybuilder. Yeah.
So he put out this ab routine one time on YouTube with Jeff Said.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
The dude with the crazy haircut.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
So they did
That's
this
the
together.
culture, bro. That was the
Literally.
birth of the
Literally.
culture.
So they did this routine and I did this like almost every day in Year 7.
That's crazy. Did it work? Show us the results. Damn. That's crazy, brother. That's crazy. You got literally one of Kai Green's body parts.
Yeah.
And you have one that's definitely not.
Oh fuck.
Yeah.
He's a G though.
Kai Green is a G. Is he alive still?
I don't know.
We should check on his welfare, bro.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that guy in a while.
Jeff Said though, oh my god, hold up. Let me
What?
show you him.
Okay. Alive?
Yeah.
But not big. Whoa, what the hell?
Look at his I think he's had plastic surgery in his face or something.
Yeah, he looks well different.
He used to be like the man. Like fuck.
He did. He used to be the fucking man, bro.
Yeah.
Wow. And now that's you. You're next up. You're gonna be the man that some people talk about. Maybe one day. They're gonna be like, whoa, remember that one vlog where Bailey O'Brien told us what he used to do as a Year 7 and then we started doing that shit?
Okay, I'm about to go on my final run of the week, which will wrap up this video. It is a 10-kilometer easy run. Let me just check that actually. It's actually 12 kilometers. 12-kilometer easy run to wrap up the week. So that brings me to we're running 6 days this week because I had that one catch up from last week. So 6 days, 4 easy, 2 speed, and it brings me to a total of 72. 61 plus 8 plus. Brings me to a total of 73 kilometers for the week in total. This is the second last week before the marathon. So that was 6 running sessions, 73 Ks. I also did 3 strength sessions, which you would have seen as well. Usually it is 5 strength sessions, but I've actually tapered that back a little bit just to 3 because I'm managing a few little niggles and I'm also just like trying to prioritize making sure I'm feeling fresh and healthy and putting all of my effort towards the running. So that is a pretty typical week of training, especially in marathon prep. And then when I'm out of marathon prep, you'll see a little bit more in the gym and probably equally as much on the roads.
Okay, so that is the end of this video. It was a tough video to make, only because I had to remember every single workout I did. I either had to film myself, Maddie had to film me, but we got the job done. A full week of training, and that took lots of effort. So if you appreciated the effort from me or from Maddie, I would appreciate a big like or a subscribe or do all the YouTube things. But we are hustling on YouTube, not because we have to, but we actually love it. It's seriously the funnest form of social media, definitely the most time consuming, but yeah, we are absolutely loving it. And we have some more videos coming out next week, like what race shoe am I going to wear for the Gold Coast Marathon, as well as like the lead up to the race itself, and then of course we'll debrief on the race once we get there. So thank you so much for following along on the journey so far, but don't slow down now. We are only just getting started, and we are 1 week out from the sub 3 attempt. It sounds scary to say, but there's nothing to it but to do it. My last marathon was 4 hours and 5 minutes. And we're going to try and run sub 3. Can we do it? I don't know. There's only one way to find out. But we'll see you in the next video.